The Ford Mustang has been with us since it debuted in April 1964 at the New York World's Fair. That's almost 6 decades of happiness and memories made. These days, the lifespan of a Ford Mustang lasts about 9 years before receiving a new redesign. Given that the current model debuted for 2015, the time has come for a new one. Every January, the Virginia Beach Convention Center welcomes many great vehicle brands to the showroom floor as part of the Hampton Roads Auto Show. If you're out car shopping and don't want to deal with car dealers trying to push you to get a brand new vehicle from their lot, and if you live in the Hampton Roads area like I do, or even if you're visiting the area for that matter, then this is the perfect place to come to every January. Today at the auto show, we're in the Ford section checking out one of the most anticipated vehicles ever, the all-new 2024 Ford Mustang. Making its debut at the 2022 Detroit Auto Show last September, the new model boasts a new revolutionary design that's very similar to the outgoing 2015 model and is yet the most meanest looking Mustang you'll ever see. Up front is a big old wide mouth grille with much thinner looking LED headlights with the LED daytime running lights running across the top of the housing. They are sequential and are triple ones too, just like the rear ones too, which return for the new model. And that's where we notice a big difference there. They're much more angled now instead of them being straight like how the outgoing model is. The model we are looking at today is the GT Premium model with these 19-inch black painted aluminum wheels with WD rated tires that are part of the Night Pony and GT Performance packages. That, along with black badges, mirror caps, headlights, and painted roof makes the car look nice and dark. Since we're talking about the Mustang GT, let's talk about what's under the hood. GT models are always powered by V8, so this one is definitely no exception. Inside is the 4th generation 5.0 liter V8 engine that puts out 485 horsepower and 418 pound-feet of torque. Ford says the car can go 0 to 60 at around 4.0 to 4.6 seconds. With that kind of speed and power, it's no wonder people love the GT model. But if that's not your thing, then you can go down to the EcoBoost model with the all-new 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine that made its debut in the outgoing 2015 model and ended up being the sole entry-level engine after the 3.7 liter V6 engine was discontinued after the 2017 model year. With 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque, it still has a lot of great power to be a great daily driver and commuter. Normally we would hop inside the vehicle, but this is a pre-production model on display at the show, so we can only get a good peek of the interior from the outside. Since the 1994 model year, it has utilized a double twin dashboard setup, and it has been one of my personal favorite dashboard setups. But for the new model, Ford has done away with that setup with nothing but curved screens that are focused toward the driver. With technology and screens slowly taking over analog setups now, it's not really surprising Ford has taken advantage of the advancement of technology. Despite that, it is still a Mustang, inside and out. The door panel is mostly carryover from the 2015 model, and it features cloth or leather padding depending on which seats you get. We also have power windows, locks, mirrors, as well as 3 buttons next to lock and unlock buttons for seat memory. With this feature, you can save your seating, steering wheel, and pedal positions, and with just a touch of the 3 buttons, everything will be positioned exactly the way you had them set up. It's perfect for when you have multiple people using your vehicle. Down below is a very handy storage slot with a cup holder. Same for the passenger side. As I said earlier, this is a GT Premium model, so for premium models, you'll have the full curved screen shown here, curtailed towards the driver. Kinda makes a lot of sense, since the driver will be the one driving the vehicle, and thus, they can control everything in here. For screen sizes, 12.4-inch LCD for the digital cluster, 13.2 inches for the center touchscreen featuring Ford Sync 4 infotainment system. For non-premium models, you will just have two big-sized separate tablet screens still curtailed towards the driver. Very interesting. Let's go through some of the new dashboard features and functions. Starting from the left, we have your automatic headlights knob. Next to it is the screen and instrument panel lighting brightness settings. Plus is bright, minus is low. Coming to the new steering wheel, we have the turn signals in high beam stuck to the left side. The right side stalk houses your intermittent wipers. The signature pony logo on the flat bottom carbon fiber steering wheel shows that you're inside a Ford Mustang. The grips on the sides give you great grip when making turns. Each side houses a set of buttons that control various tech functions in the vehicle. The left side houses your cruise control. The right side buttons allow for hands-free control of the infotainment screen. Making our way to the right, the center stack looks very square-shaped to me. Definitely a big change from the double dashes of older models, but I do dig that. As we come down to the center console, we have about 6 buttons in between the red engine start-stop button and the radio power volume knob. Among the buttons is the automatic start-stop function, your traction control, hazards, as well as max front defrost. There is wireless charging capability down below along with USB ports and a DC plug. Here's an interesting thing about this new dashboard. There's no physical buttons for the climate control, just the buttons I mentioned just now. Instead, it appears that they are on the infotainment screen now. They'll very likely be in the bottom of the screen as shown here in Ford's photo of the screens in action. Now, as with every infotainment system with on-screen climate controls, you should be able to access the full climate control screen somewhere on the Sync 4 menu, as opposed to seeing some or part of it in the bottom of the screen. From there, you should have a good full variety of climate control options to adjust. For this video, we'll just take a quick look at the climate controls at the bottom of the screen. They are fully automatic, but can be adjusted manually. Temperature controls can be individually adjusted by the driver and passenger to their comfort and liking. Your zones are in the middle. To the right is your front and rear defrost as well as AC. To the left is the speed, heated steering wheel, and your automatic button to initiate the automatic climate control function. Premium exclusive heated and cooled steering function ensure great comfort all year round for the driver and passengers. 2 transmission options are available, a 6-speed manual and a 10-speed automatic. If you love doing the shifting yourself courtesy of the manual transmission, you'll have to unfortunately jump up to the GT model because EcoBoost models are 10-speed automatic only. GT models will have both 10-speed automatic and 6-speed manual transmissions. Despite that, the EcoBoost model should still be a fun vehicle to drive. With a starting price of $30,920, the all-new Ford Mustang will be available in EcoBoost and GT models, and their respective premium models in coupe and convertible body styles. The base model will be basically the EcoBoost model. If you want to take it up a notch, GT models will start at $42,495. Load it up good and you'll definitely reach $15,000. GT premium convertible models will put you at $52,000. That's not all. Introduced for this year's redesign is the Dark Horse trim that turns it up big time thanks to the upgraded 5.0-liter V8 that will put out 500 horsepower and 418 pound-feet of torque. Incredible! That starts at $59,000. For Dark Horse premium models, that will put you over the $60,000 mark at $63,000. Just remember why the Mustang has been here for 6 decades. Not only has it been the best-selling sports car out there, but it's the fun, happiness, and thrills all the way around that makes the Mustang a joy to have and drive. Whether you like to go out on the track or do your daily commutes to work and back, there's a Mustang out there for everybody's needs and likings. In my case, enjoying it as a daily driver for going to work and back, going out on errands or a grocery store run, and especially going out on awesome road trips and fun adventures. With the cancellation of a possible hybrid Mustang that would have added electrification to the pony car, and with its competition going all electric now, enjoy the gasoline-powered fun while it lasts, because once this new 2024 Ford Mustang has reached its time, the pony car will be electrified. This has been a look at the all-new 2024 Ford Mustang.